Rang bitches, this is your Capn speaking. Today we're gonna unbox a product that will hopefully change everything I know and don't love about the Vita. I got the PlayStation Vita specifically for its remote play capabilities with the PlayStation 4. For those of you that don't know, the PlayStation Vita can link with the PS4 and can play any game remotely. The problem with that is there's only two buttons on the top of the Vita that act as shoulder buttons. There's simply L and R. For L2 and R2 and L3 and R3, you have to refer to the touchpad on the back. You see that touchpad? Exactly. This general surface here acts as a touchpad, and L2 is at the top corner, R2 at the other, and L3 and R3 of course are at the bottom. And what this creates is some really awkward finger stretches when you're trying to act fast and hit a button. So I did a little bit of research online, and our good friends at playasia.com carry a device that's simply labeled as PlayStation Vita L2 R2 grip. This is a cradle that I'll be able to place the Vita into, and it'll add some L2 and R2 buttons, obviously. So, without further ado, we're gonna crack this safe they sent me here. I've never seen so much tape on anything. Not even Mama Phappin's Christmas presents were wrapped this tight. All right. This thing might have some super awesome name. The moss-covered three-handled family credenza. I don't know. I can't read what language this is. I'm assuming it is Japanese. I might be racist. It could be Korean. I don't know. But it's a pretty neat looking packaging. Probably professional in whatever language it is. Still not sure why they wouldn't sell this stateside, because I tell you what, Final Fantasy 14 with no L2 and R2 is pretty frustrating. Alright. Now, this is it. Press the L2 and the R2 and, they don't appear to move at all. Let's see. The only way to know is to test it. And per our instructions on the back, we're gonna put the top in first and snap the bottom into place. Hopefully without breaking our brand new Vita. Oh boy. It's a little stiffer than I would like. I feel like I'm gonna break this thing. Uh-oh. Alright, well, it's in. Hopefully it never doesn't need to come out. But let's go ahead and jump right in and test it out. I've got Final Fantasy 14 booted up on the PlayStation 4 right now. Let's go ahead and do our link. Right off the bat, I gotta tell you, this thing's really comfortable. It feels much better than just holding the system. The horns are pretty short, but there's something to do with your hands other than wrap awkwardly around. Oh! And there he is. There's our Capn himself. Alright. So in Final Fantasy 14, the functions of the L2 and the R2 buttons, well, it's actually L1 and R1, but for the Vita remote play controls, they switched it because they realized it was impossible. But it's gonna be able to switch our action bars. And wow, that is very responsive. Right off the bat, R2 brings up the action buttons. I should have shot a video before. Before I was having to reach clear across and touch the corner back here. In mid-battle to get to a different action bar. It was not possible. Not to play competitively anyway. It was good enough I could get on, do some quick leveling, but doing any dungeons or instances was out of the question. The L2 button, equally responsive. Hold the L2 and right stick to zoom. This is fantastic. It's amazing. I'm giving this a 10 out of 10 already. Just the pure comfort. It feels fantastic in my hands right now. Not to mention how responsive and easy that is. It's amazing. So much better than I figured it would be. They've even got a little bit of play in them. They don't feel as stiff as the top buttons. I like that a lot. It feels a lot more like a console's. Now, if I can get something to make these analog sticks a little taller, that might be our next video. But PlayAsia.com. It was $32.99. I'm not sure exactly what its official name is. It's marketed and is listed just as PlayStation Vita L2 R2 grip. It might have been a little expensive for what it is, but for me it was worth it. For me, remote play capabilities are a must, and this just changed my game portably. I was over it. I even bought a PlayStation TV. But now I can go back to raids on the toilet. 10 out of 10. 12 out of 10. If you got a Vita, just buy this. For real. I can't believe they're not selling this in the States. I can't believe Sony's not selling their own. I guess that would mean admitting defeat, but there you have it. It's amazing. I'm sold. You should be sold too. If you're thinking about it, just fucking do it. It's fantastic. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.